man up mentality. Though, it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Two stellar teams on the offensive end, Smitty. What's the key tonight?
I think, B.A., which team can get a string of stops and can go on a run and limit their turnovers. Because, B.A., we both know these teams can pour it in.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. And here's Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Booker from deep three-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And we're about a minute into the first. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The three is up. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Paul. From deep. They get the rebound. Utah with the ball. Outside Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Now here's Gobert. The three from Mitchell. Drops in the three.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Bogdanovic on the wing. They set the screen. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Booker. And that one comes up a bit short.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Back to Mitchell. The 3 ball. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Now here's Conley. Lets it fly. Here's Gobert. Another shot. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
For Utah, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Outside Conley. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell against Booker. And there's a 3-second violation.
Jazz ball.
Utah leading. Outside Conley. From deep 3-point range. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Shot to end the cold streak. No one near him. That one's good for 2.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Now Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. This one for three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
On the wing, Crowder. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Outside Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Aiden. Bridges outside. Into the lane. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz up 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Now here's Bogdanovic. No good on the triple.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Booker can't get it to go.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Mitchell. Bogdanovic has got 5.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovic defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Here's Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, B.A., was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. 3-pointer, Bridges. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Gobert inside. Covered by Crowder. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. Gobert no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Such a wide open look. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Here's O'Neal. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. 3-pointer, Bridges. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And the second free throw is good. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space space the floor for their ball club.
Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell, the putback. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 5.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovic doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Ball from deep three-point land. And the Suns miss again. The Jazz have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knocked away. Pass to Bogdanovic. Mitchell against Crowder. Mitchell drives in. Back to Bogdanovic. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
The assist.
And it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Crowder. Here's Mitchell. Lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Now here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Bogdanovic against Crowder. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Releases. Misses off the left iron. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Jazz out in front, leading by 4.
The Jazz.
Thanks very much, Allie. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Torrey Craig out there with Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at point guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Azubuike. Here's House. Clarkson outside from deep. The rebound by Shamet. It's stolen by Clarkson to the inside. Gay outside. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup.
Such a fluid athlete. Rudy dancing on the offensive end, keeping defenders off balance.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Stolen by Whiteside. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Clarkson outside. And there's the drive. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He's always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Pass to House. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Picked it. Craig with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Here's Shamet. Off the mark there with a 3.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And the shot goes down. Clarkson's got his first basket.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Payne, pass to Johnson. For 3. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shamet, and the 17-footer goes down.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Clarkson against Payne. There's a screen by Whiteside. Clarkson attacking. Rebounded by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Shot on the wing. Craig, no good.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Payne. And a miss there on the triple.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Clarkson outside. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Clarkson for 3. Fires in the triple. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Pass to Shamet. Pulls up on the wing. No good, off the front rim.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Whiteside with it. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Inside. Intercepted. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And McGee with the stuff.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Payne against Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Here's Gay. From deep. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
And so it's Utah going into the break up 12. And their defense.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Outside Payne, pass to Craig. Now McGee.
At the line for your Suns,
He throws good. McGee and a new group getting ready for the Suns. Crowder, he's checked in for Johnson. Bridges comes in for Craig. Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges outside. Pulls it in from the elbow. They get it back. McGee. Bridges outside. Over Bogdanovic. Bridges misses.
I I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And Paul gets it to go.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Outside Mitchell from deep three-point range. Utah gets it back. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. That three's off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Booker for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's got his first points of the night.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Pass to Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Paul can't get it to go. For Utah, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Mitchell with the ball. Takes the three. He drops it from range. And the Jazz lead by 20.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Conley. There's Bogdanovic with the three. Clock at 6. The three from Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Donovan Mitchell.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Bogdanovic, no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Drains the triple.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gobert finds Conley. From behind the arc. Crowder grabs the miss. Now here's Paul. Pass to McGee. Outside Paul. Fires the three. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Grant Hill.
Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5 from the wing. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. On offense, here are the Suns. Paul with the ball. It's tipped. Adebayo with the ball. Bridges covering. Here's Tucker. Here's Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. Here's Tucker. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's a really good job by Tucker reading the defense, just carving out some space from mid-range.
Paul with the bucket. We're about 1 minute into the first. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Dorsch, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Butler with the steal. Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Lowry against Bridges. Here's Tucker. Sinks the three-pointer. Tucker's got 5 points so far.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Paul's shot is off. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Suns ball.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Over Robinson. No good from Booker.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lowry drawing the double team. Robinson finds Tucker. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. He's got 8.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Booker in the post. Robinson on him. No good from Booker.
2 minutes.
Lowry drives in.
2 minutes.
Pass to Robinson. Bounce pass from Lowry. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Johnson sets the screen for Paul. And the Suns miss again.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Adebayo down low. He's guarded by Johnson. Up again, and Butler with the second chance points.
There are players who look for every opportunity to contribute to winning. Jimmy Butler right now working the boards.
And there's the pass to Bridges. And here's Booker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Adebayo, high post. Moves back up. Passes to Tucker. He kicks to Butler. Miami needs to get a shot off. They grab their own miss. Outside Robinson. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bridges. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat leading by 5. Lowry drives in. Robinson on the wing. No good from outside. Butler with the steal. With 1 on the clock, and Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And so it's Miami.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud.
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charge.
It's a real life momentum shift.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Heat.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Outside Butler. Tries the spin move. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Butler kicks to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. A rebound by Johnson.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. And boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for 1 season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
And the Suns miss again. The Heat leading by 3. Lowry drives in. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, attacking off the bounce has been the consistent part of Kyle Lowry's game. He's always had tremendous body control.
Paul kicks to Booker. Lets it go from deep. And the 3 ball is good. Booker's got 5.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the 3-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Lowry with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Tucker can't get it to go.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Bridges misses.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Devin Booker. That's his first personal foul.
Heat shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Here's Lowry. And stolen by Ayton.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Heat. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And taken away by Johnson. Booker looking around. Good ball movement here by the Suns. It's stolen by Lowry.
Well, Kyle Lowry with a little larceny to set up the bucket. Go ahead.
Suns trail by 4. Al Paul. He's got 5. Booker the pass to Ayton. Up and in on the layup. Ayton's got his first 2 points of the night.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Robinson misses.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Bridges kicks to Ayton. Adebayo against Booker. Back to Ayton. Right side Robinson. Adebayo passes to Butler. Outside Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 5.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
Johnson with a screen on Robinson. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Heat
14.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
19.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 5. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Oladipo. He's out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the small forward. Here's Crowder. Converts after the nice spin. Crowder's got the first bucket of the third here for the Suns.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
Oladipo with the ball. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. And that one, good. Oladipo's got his first 2 points.
The speed of Victor Oladipo is mind-boggling. This guy gets to the cup with ease.
From deep. Payne can't hit.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Hero on the wing. They set the pick. Three-pointer. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Suns trail by 5. Shamet the pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. Crowder feeling it out a bit. No good on the 3. Heat shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better shoulders. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Oladipo. The shot, no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Pops it up for Crowder. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Stolen by McGee. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. That shot off.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Inside, Hero. Can't get it to fall. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Tips it up. And it's Strus with the rebound. So Heat leading by 5. Here's Martin. Good saving. Second chance shot. Pass to Hero. For 3. It's good from long range. Hero's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Drives to the hoop. Oladipo outside. Pass to Strus. Good saving. Craig defending. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Here's Hero. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And it's a 10-point Miami lead. Shamet on the wing. Can they get it? There's 1:38 left in the third. And the Suns miss again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hero from long range sinks the triple.
3-point field.
Hero's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Heat.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Into the lane. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Payne.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Miami.
Oladipo with the bounce pass. To the paint. Crowder hit the steal. Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Hero. Here's McGee. To the middle. Here's Payne. Shamet on the wing.
Blocking foul called on Caleb Martin. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
43 seconds left to play here in the third. Payne's shot is good.
The quick hitter from three-point range off the inbound play. They ran that set perfectly.
Oladipo taking his time here.
First team foul.
Kicks it to Martin. The pass to Hero. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
To the inside. Stolen by Martin. The shot will not fall. And so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The shot's good from Paul.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Oladipo outside. Driving the lane. And that one, good.
Victor Oladipo.
The Heat lead by 8.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Paul outside. Johnson outside. Back to Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
And Phoenix making a change here. Crowder's checked in. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Spins. Baseline try. Not going to go that time. And it's Miami the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now, here's Tucker. Outside Butler. In the corner, it's Robinson. Right wing. Here's Adebayo. And Paul pulls it down.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. Goes up at the stripe. Phoenix, no good that time either.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And it's Butler missing. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. 9-point game. Stolen by Robinson. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Lowry against Booker. Adebayo the screen. Lowry kicks to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Bridges.
What a wingspan on this young man, able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
The shot from 20 feet away, and he overshot that one, missing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Paul can't get it to go.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Tucker, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
Lowry against Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Robinson against Booker. No good from 18.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Heat.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Butler.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Passes it to Adebayo. Lowry against Booker. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Tucker, defended by Crowder. Robinson misses. From deep three-point range, and it's Miami with the rebound. Ball's knocked loose. From deep, no good.
But you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more.
Welcome, everyone. Allie, it's all yours. A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Allie. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now here's Young. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Now here's Young. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Hayden finds Johnson. Fires from deep. Collins with the rebound. Young against Paul. Down low. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
And Phoenix has possession following the score by Atlanta. From deep, Johnson. Collins with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Young. Collins with a screen on Paul. And he's going for the lob. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Young against Paul. Pulls it from 20. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Here's Paul. Phoenix no good that time either. The Hawks leading. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Collins showing now he's got a little bit of touch from that range.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Bridges passes to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Bogdanovic. Just 5 to shoot. Booker finds Ayton. From deep, Johnson. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And the basket by Bridges.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Hunter can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The kick out to Johnson. It's Bridges on the wing. Ayton, a screen on Young. Pulls it from the top of the key. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Suns on D. Collins outside. The Suns clear it. Tipped. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Right wing. Capella inside. He's guarded by Bridges. And the shot's good. Capella's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
It's Booker on the wing. Ayton, a screen on Bogdanovic. Here's Booker. The shot off that time. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Tries the spin move. A nice shot by Young. Young's gotten his second bucket.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Ayton, a screen on Bogdanovic. Takes a step back. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Now here's Bridges. Fires the three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks ahead. They're up by 6. Don't go.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son, Pacers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the floor for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. Spins. Capella. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Booker. The shot's good. Booker's got his first 2 points. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
Yep, that one goes. Young's got 6.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
With the step back. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. That shot wide open. And here's Young. He has 6. Bogdanovic up top. Shoots over Paul, and it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Young.
Bogdanovic, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Stolen by Capella. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
The Suns trailing.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
5 to shoot. Back to Bridges. Here's Paul. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hunter finds Young. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Collins.
2 minutes.
Here he goes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And for the Suns, they're shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Here's Booker. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Here's Capella, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The drive by Paul uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just got that ball on the string and uses that change of pace so effective Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Young finds Bogdanovic. Now Young. Give him 8 points now. And he lobs it up top. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The Suns have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Bridges passes to Booker. Pulls it from 20. Rebound, Trae Young.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Collins against Johnson. Collins passes to Bogdanovic. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Right side, Booker. Out to Bridges. The three. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence grow.
Collins a screen. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Suns fast break. And Ayton with the stuff.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hawks ahead. They lead by 3. Appreciate it, Allie. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, the Suns shooting only 36% so far in this game. Jay Crowder is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Campaign, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Crowder. Back to Payne. This for the tie! Gallinari pulls it in. The Hawks leading. Outside Herter. Pass to Gallinari. And the layup is good. Gallinari's got his first points of the game.
Showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
Payne drives. Banked it in off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Williams' shot is good.
He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
Williams against Payne. Pass to Shamet. To the middle. Out to Craig. 4-3. That shot is off.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Outside Herter. Picked up by Okongwu. Launches it. The rebound by Shamet. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Payne. Oh, got a piece of it. Gallinari against Payne. Pass to Williams. Here's Okongwu. Outside Gallinari. Good. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
And Gallo knows how to finish through contact. Excellent touch from there from the big fella.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's Shamet on the wing. Herter defending. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Payne against Williams. Launches a 3. Hauled in by McGee. For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Crowder. It's Shamet on the wing, and stolen by Herter. Pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Williams has got 5 points.
Lou Williams has been one of the best bench scorers the league has ever seen, so he will get on fire, that time in the catch and shoot.
Outside Craig. Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. McGee's shot is off. Gallinari against Crowder. Pass to Williams. Oh, there's the alley. Crowder with a steal. Payne with it. Now Herter defending. Craig finds Crowder. Trying to get back on track. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Gallinari with it. Outside, Williams. Gallinari with a screen on Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Here's a Conley. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Payne against Williams. And here's Crowder from the arc. Knocks down the long J.
And the defense has to bottle him up before Jay Crowder gets it going.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Now here's Herter. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From the arc. Crowder grabs a miss. Here's Shamet. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. The third quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so it's Atlanta with it. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Capella in at the 5. And here's Hunter from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Stolen by Capella. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Collins. Screen by Capella. 6 to shoot. The kick to Hunter. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Young against Bridges. And here's Bogdanovic. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And Bogdanovic needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Paul passes to Booker. Drives to the hoop. And Booker with the jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Johnson. Again, Atlanta.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Outside Booker. Fires for three. Ayton controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Outside Young from deep. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Three-pointer, Bridges. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's going to go on Bogdanovic.
At the line for
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Young against Bridges. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trey able to make the play.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far.
Outside Young. Capella screen on Bridges. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
It's Booker on the wing. Ayton, a screen on Bogdanovic. Here's Booker. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. A minute 15 left in the fourth. Now Young. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to drop.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From downtown, and Bridges good for 3.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Bogdanovic against Paul. The fadeaway. Bogdanovic, no good.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Oh, nails the triple!
Chris Paul is just so comfortable and so confident. He's got such a quick release, too, off the bounce on that pull-up jumper.
Here's Bogdanovic. And so it's Atlanta with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
outside Conley. Mitchell against Booker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
Ball against Conley. The three, Bridges. No good that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Booker against Mitchell. The pass to O'Neal. It's tipped. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Paul against Conley. Booker outside. Shot from the wing. 2 points. That one goes.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Paul passes to Booker. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz leading by 6. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Off target with his 3.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Bridges. And the shot falls short this time.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
First team foul.
It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Now Conley passes it to O'Neal. Kicks it to Gobert. Conley with the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Conley's got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he gets it to go.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Booker. Ayton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Aiden's specialties.
Conley feeling it out. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Booker. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
The pass to O'Neal. He kicks it to Gobert. Mitchell wide open. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Ball outside. Kicks it out to Booker. There's the triple. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's the Utah Jazz in control.
your Jazz Dancers. All right.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns, Eaton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges and it's small forward. Pass to Bogdanovic. Over Booker. Bogdanovic, know what? Suns trail by 9. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Suns ball.
The Suns have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Johnson. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. He drains the quick shot. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz. Booker outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
For 3, Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on Johnson. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Suns moving the ball around. Good on the shot.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Takes it inside. Pass to Conley. 13 feet away. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Booker with it. Conley picks him up. Kicks it out to Johnson. Drains the three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points so far. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Here's Booker. Gobert pulls it in.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. From the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
On the wing, Booker. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He has 7.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Mitchell against Booker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
O'Neal from long range. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Ball against Conley. Ball passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Down low. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And thanks for the great interview, Dave.
The Suns, 20.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's House in at the 2 spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Gay finds Whiteside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Whiteside's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz. El Phoenix shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
House, the pass to Azubuike. Craig pulls it in. Suns trail by 12. Inside. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Azubuike. And he lays it straight in. Azubuike's got his first basket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Crowder, the pass to Craig. McGee dishes to Crowder. 5 on the clock. Back to McGee. The 3. The shot comes out, and it's Utah the other way. To the middle, Crowder with the steal. To the paint, it's deflected. That's tipped. And here's Azubuike. Payne with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. It's good, and the Jazz is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Payne.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Gay outside. And the 3 off target. For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Good ball movement here by the Suns. That's a 2 from Crowder. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Azubuike. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of this. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Suns trail by 13. Shamet the pass to Craig. Back to Shamet.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Gay comes over with a double team. Payne gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires at the elbow. And that one hits back iron. Jazz leading by 13. Clarkson looking for an opening. And the pass to House. Wide open look. Good on the jump shot.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Ball outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
When he pulls up way outside, Chris Paul is a confident guy who measures his shots very well.
Clarkson passes to Azubuike. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Johnson. Deflects the pass. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Clarkson on the wing, defended by Paul. Here is House. Dishes it to Azubuike. Kicks to House. Pocket 6. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
No good from Booker. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Jazz up. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Out to Conley. Three-pointer. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got his third assist on the night. Now here's Paul. Johnson outside. On the wing, Booker. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Here's Booker. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And stolen by Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. He dishes it to Johnson. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's Phoenix now. 15-point game. Paul for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal from outside the arc. And Utah another 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Paul with the ball. Over Conley. A shot by Paul, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 17.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovic doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Here's Bridges. Feeds it to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Off target from three-point range.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Good on the triple. Bogdanovic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Johnson. Ayton sets the pick for Johnson. To the middle. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And the shot goes in.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Passes it to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, here's Gobert. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Booker outside. Back to Ayton.
Remaining in the game.
Paul passes to Booker. 5 to shoot. Puts up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovic. Mitchell outside. Back to Bogdanovic. Nice ball movement by Utah. Jacks up a three. Hands it from downtown.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Jazz.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Bojan Bogdanovic.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Outside Conley. Now the pass to Bogdanovic. This one for three. Rebound by the Suns. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Paul. Lets it go with a three. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Back to Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great in.
day. Alley, take it away.
Here we go.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Lowry with it. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. For three, Robinson buries it from three. Boy, the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
Here's Bridges. Butler with a steal. Outside Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got his second basket on the night.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Bridges outside. Back to Johnson. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Robinson. Booker, good.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Over to the wing. Baseline try. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Booker can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Out to Lowry. Lets the three fly. There's the three. And the Heat, another three.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Paul going inside. The shot misses. Now the Heat take it the other way. Pass to Robinson. From the high post. Yep, that one goes. Robinson's got 8 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Yeah, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
Outside Johnson to stop the run. Phoenix no good that time either.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Boy, when Booker gets locked in, Doris, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Booker finds Ayton. Now here's Paul. Stolen by Lowry. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And Adebayo slams it in.
Boy, Kyle Lowry's defense paying dividends, gets the strip and the score for his guys.
Pass to Booker. 1:25 left in the first. Second chance effort. The shake. Here's Ayton. They shoot again. The kick out to Paul. Booker with it. Picked up by Lowry. Off the left rim and out.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Tucker. The three. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the basket by Bridges.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Outside for Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Heat.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
First team.
Miami has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here's Lowry inside. Butler finds Adebayo. Lowry outside.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother shots. Excellent defense.
Miami grabs the miss.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
He was all alone on that one. Robinson's got 10 points in the game. Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Outside Tucker with the drive. Rebounded by Johnson. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And Bridges, here we go. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
It's Bridges on the wing.
You really appreciate the relentlessness of Jimmy Butler. This guy is one of the elite wing defenders in the league.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Now Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Bridges. Pass to Adebayo. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Heat lead by 14. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Back to Butler. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Elbow shot. Booker, good.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Outside Butler. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, How would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA news?
Well, B.A., you make a great point because the top two candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue. Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
Miami foul. Bam Adebayo. That's his first personal foul.
That's good from Paul.
Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Butler. Lowry, a good look. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th assist with that last one. It's Booker on the wing. There's 25 seconds left in the first half, and the basket is good.
Yeah, high volume scorer. Booker needs only to raise his percentages a bit to be considered elite in the NBA.
It's Adebayo, high post. Pass to Butler. Here's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bridges. Takes it inside. Good D by Adebayo.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Heat out in front. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. A nice shot by Butler.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Shamet. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Shamet's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Outside Butler. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And the jumper from the wing offline. And here's Payne outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside for Butler. Adebayo in the post, covered by Crowder. Adebayo, no good.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Craig. And the layup is good off the glass. Craig's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo, and here's Butler outside. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got his 5th assist in this one. Lowry against Payne from outside the arc. Suns keep it alive. McGee finds Payne. Back to McGee. Let's go with a 3. The shot by Payne, no good. Miami has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. For 3, Robinson. Doesn't go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Crowder. McGee a screen. Goes up at the elbow. And he nails the jumper. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Here's Strus. Driving to the basket. Out to Oladipo. The 3. Shot clock at 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Tyler Hero.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
So he gets them both. Miami has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Oladipo against Payne. Here's Strus. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Heat lead by 16.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Payne finds Crowder. Baseline jumper. And it's Miami with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Martin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't pulled off any in that regard.
Well, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
On the wing, Crowder. Down low. McGee's shot is off. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. On the attack, Hero to the left side wing. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Here's Strus, defended by Craig. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Kicks it to Hero. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Phoenix is shooting just around 26% for the game. Outside Payne. Pass to Crowder. To the inside. Stripped it away. Here's Hero. And so it's the Miami Heat, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Boy, the Suns are struggling. Paul passes to Johnson. Bridges on the attack. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Here's Strus. There's the drive. Oh, rejected by Ayton. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. To the paint. It's tipped. Back to Paul. Pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline. No good. A bit long that time. The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Hero for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Bridges finds Ayton. Back to Bridges. Hero outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Strus. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Chris Paul has the innate ability, understanding how and when to draw the defensive foul. He is the master of it.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Oladipo, right side. Pass to Martin. Oladipo outside. Tries the spin move. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Johnson. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter. Miami's got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. Oladipo outside. He's covered by Ayton. Back to Oladipo. Stolen by Bridges. Booker with it. Now Oladipo defending. Oladipo against Booker. To the inside. 4 on the clock. A good look from Johnson. Back to Booker. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Heat.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Bam Adebayo.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's gonna sleep well tonight.
It's Booker on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Strus. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth. Hero left side. Pass to Martin. From deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, they were... Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
You already do. You and he are winning players.
Here we go.
David, thank you. So Atlanta will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now Johnson. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. No good from Booker.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Collins, good. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Bridges kicks to Johnson. Ball against Young. From the top of the key. Yep, that one goes.
It's so good off the bounce on that smooth release, establishing that rhythm. That is a good-looking J.
Now, here is Young. Outside, Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Hunter back to Capella. Over Booker. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Paul from deep three-point land. Again, the miss by Paul.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And here is Paul following the 3 from Bogdanovic. Bridges against Hunter. Will it go? He doesn't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton, not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Young outside, inside. Here's Capella. Bridges with the board. It's stolen by Capella. Young with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From deep. The long distance three is built.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
For 3, Bridges. Atlanta with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Rebounded by DeAndre. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 10-point game. Paul outside. There's the pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Young looking it over. Collins, a screen on Bridges. 6 to shoot. And Young, here we go. Here's Collins. That's short off the rim.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot. even with little or no defense on you.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Now, what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position.
The leap that we saw John Collins make last year was pretty awesome. Scary thing is he's just going to keep getting better and wants to improve that consistency in terms of his shooting range around the top of the key.
And there's the call on DeAndre. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team second.
The Hawks leading by 12.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Hunter against Johnson. Down low. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, Hunter in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
On the wing, Johnson. Paul, right side. Bridges against Hunter. Bridges misses. The Hawks shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Hunter kicks to Collins. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. That 3 off the mark. Suns trail by 14. To the inside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Right on the bucket.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Pass to Bridges. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ayton kicks to Paul. From downtown, drills it from outside. Paul's got 5 points so far.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Bridges against Young. Bobbed up there for Collins. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And stolen by Ayton. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Like to see Mikel get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
And outside. And stolen by Booker. Paul with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bogdanovic passes to Collins. Back to Bogdanovic. Capella kicks to Young. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges against Hunter. Booker dishes to Ayton. Over in the corner, Paul. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Collins. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Bogdanovic gets that steal, and now they're off to the races.
Bridges, right side. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Booker with it, and Young picks him up defensively. For three, Bridges. They get the rebound.
Aiden's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. 26 seconds left now here in the second. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Young passes to Capella. There's the three.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Young with no one around. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trey knocks one down.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Hawks lead by 12. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Dave. All right, David, thank you. And stay. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Craig in at the 3 slot. The Hawks leading by 12.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Huerter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Williams. They get it again. McGee. No good with the layup.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Payne. Passes it to McGee. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And here's Gallinari outside. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Suns trail by 15. From past the arc. And McGee kicks to Shamet. And there's the pass to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Over Williams. Payne can't hit. The Hawks leading by 15. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Gallinari. Atlanta again missing. Suns have gone a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Here's Craig. Kicks to Crowder. Over Okongwu. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Gallinari passes to Williams. The Hawks working the ball around. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Suns trail by 16. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Poked away. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good on the three-point shot.
Just get yourself into the right spot, and Crowder waits for that one to knock it down.
Now Williams. 58 seconds left to play in the third. He feeds it to Okongwu. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Suns trail by 13. Here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shamet kicks to Payne. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Booker outside. Williams with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Out to the right wing. Here's Herter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Booker. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's his first personal foul. 2 seconds.
Williams with the steal. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points.
All right, look who's coming up in the court. Come on, get loud.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Conley. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. No good from Booker. Atlanta leading by 18. Young outside. Collins looking around. Lock at 6. Capella kicks to Bogdanovic. No good on the triple.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Booker with no one around. Rebound Atlanta.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Capella kicks to Young. The 3. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges outside. Collins grabs the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic LU jam.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Now here's Paul. Here's the three. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ayton against Collins. Launches a three. Rebound by Johnson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Paul for three. Connects from three-point range.
Deceptive speed from Paul there. You never know what he's going to do.
Young against Bridges. Outside Bogdanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fires from deep. Capella kicks to Bogdanovic. Takes a three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Paul outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Johnson finds Booker. From 18 feet away. And that one is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Clint Capella.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Bridges against Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Latrey gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 20.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Got a piece of it. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Paul from deep three-point land. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. Young with the ball. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
go.